listen. And we are going to be discussing some topics tonight. The first topic is 50-50 relationships. Who would like to go first?
How y'all doing today? I know this is our first episode, but I mean, usually we don't introduce everybody that's on the panel. Me, myself, personally, I'm DJ Team Bro. Government name, Lenoir, Lenoir, y'all know what I'm saying. Tuba Star, y'all know me. If you need a DJ, holler at your boy. And next to me, I got
Jazz.
Come on, you gotta talk to the mic.
I'm Jazz. Follow me on Facebook.
My best friend.
And who we got next to you?
Oh, well, that'd be me, Sassy Savage. Y'all should know me or whatever, but no, just bullcrapping. But no, for real, I'm Sassy Savage, Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all already know how I get down. Who we got next?
You got Sweet Tea on Instagram, Martisha Bass on Facebook.
Talking to the mic, you gotta put the mic up.
You got Sweet Tea on Instagram, Martisha Bass on Facebook.
Check me out on Facebook. Orsini Rockchild. Check me out on Facebook. DJ Rockchild.
We are behind the City Line Radio, and this is our first podcast for the 100 Listen podcast. You know what I'm saying? Everybody give us a round of applause. We have to take this good. We supposed to be on at 7:45. I don't know what time it is now, but you know, greatness was delayed, not denied.
Technical difficulties.
We here, you know.
We here. We don't care if you queer, whatever. Join the live. Let's get out. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, so the first topic that we're going to be discussing tonight is 50-50 relationships. We can take a vote who want to go first, or I just go first. If y'all cool with that?
Go ahead.
So, in my opinion, 50-50 relationships, I really don't feel like it's an issue with it because you never know when one of you all is going to go down. So, say for instance, if your partner loses their job, gets sick, goes on maternity leave, or anything of that nature, you have to be ready to pick up and go 100%. That's how I feel. So definitely, I don't think there's anything wrong with 50-50 relationships, but I would also add that if somebody makes more than the other, maybe y'all could do 60-40 or something like that, whatever helps the next person elevate, because I feel like in a relationship, you are supposed to be helping your partner elevate, and that's financially, that's mentally, that's physically, and that's emotionally. Who's next?
Okay, so how I feel about 50-50 relationships, we really don't live in an economy, where our great-great-grandparents or whatever you had enough money to take care of the whole family. We don't live in that type of economy anymore. So, it's no problem with negotiating. We can do 50-50, 60-40, It just depends on our circumstances. And of course, those two people have to have an understanding between each other. Just depends on what it is, just the situation.
I want to talk about, so they touched on, you have to be 30-70, you can be 60-40, because you never know what your partner might, circumstances might be. So I want to touch on how some women these days feel like a man should just do 100 and they should do 0. I just feel like it's just unrealistic. It's just a topic I want to hit on. I'm not trying to be no pick me, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, be realistic. If you can't take yourself to roof Chris, why do you want a man to take the roof Chris? Let's just be realistic. If he love you and he fool with you in that type of way, not the first date thing, you know what I'm saying? Warm up to the man. Ain't no wrong with going to the Cheesecake Factory. Maybe cook it up cheesecake.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it, period. Because, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right.
It was going.
So basically, 50-50 relationships. DJ Team, what you got to say?
I solely believe in 50-50 relationships because you gotta think about it, all right. So, y'all gonna make me preach tonight, I guess. So, in the Bible, it says that you're supposed to have a helpmate. Okay, so if I'm paying all of my bills at my house and we don't live together and you want me to help you pay some bills at your house too, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, how is that fair to me? You feel what I'm saying? And they say you looking for a helpmate. If she was staying with me and she ain't never putting nothing in on the rent, she ain't putting nothing on the bill, she ain't bringing nothing to the table, she might pay a light bill, but you gotta pay all these other bills. How is that a helpmate? She get to keep all her money and you got to stress about how you gonna pay the rent, how you gonna pay your truck note, how you gonna pay this bill, that bill, or whatever. And she get to pocket all her money. I don't feel like that's right. So of course I believe in 50-50 because when you sit there and think about it, you got all your bills by yourself at your house. He got all his bills by himself at his house. You a boss, he a boss, y'all bosses. But now you mean to tell me that you won't get with somebody just to pay 50% of the bills and you probably end up with better stuff and y'all can accomplish things more or whatever. So, you know, I feel like, you know, I'm an advocate for 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Real tough.
I'm on in the room. Alright. Okay, so does anybody have anything to say or add to
Me being a realist and understanding that women are empowered and independent and can do 100% by themselves, and you just actually do 50% now, it's a problem. Sounds like some type of contradiction going on. You know what I mean? Right. If you're just independent by yourself, 100% doing your thing, but I hook up with you now and it's 50-50, oh, that's the issue. What? It wasn't the issue you're doing by yourself. Right. Why is it issue now? You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, just keep it real as a realist. You know what I mean?
Might I add something? I will add something to that. Now, I do not have a problem with the man if he has enough money. You know, if he wants to, spend the money, and he knows my situation, you know, period. You know, if he wants to spend that money, spend that money. I'm gonna let him spend that money. Spend that money. But you know, I have no problem with that. But I'm just saying, I also believe in the be realistic part of this. I do believe that. I do believe it.
Yes.
So, but yeah, if he want a treat, let him treat. But I'm just saying, if he don't want to treat, okay, leave that man alone. You can't force nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. Now, yeah, you can't force nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. But if he's willing to do it, let him do it. Okay, that's it. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna elaborate on that. Now, say for instance, if he's willing to do it, but women know how to get it out of him anyway. They know how to do it. They know how to do it. They know what to do to get the one out of him.
The Cackle confirmed it.
Also, I feel like this. Okay, I feel like if you come into a person's life and they not doing so well, you know what I'm saying, and you feel like this person can prosper to be a better person, you know what I'm saying, ain't no wrong with prospering, lifting them up a little bit, and you know what I'm saying, and y'all can become better together, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying like don't do nothing for no woman, because that's not, like, come on now. Or her not do nothing for you, you know what I'm saying? You need to buy that man a gift too. Like, just being real.
Wow.
And that is definitely a strong topic. Feel free to put your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to send in your own topics to my DM as well as my Instagram, which is, it's still Sassy Savage. Nothing's really changed, but I'm on to better ventures. So look for Honey Listen Podcast over all social media sites, as well as DJ Team Broke. If you need a DJ, hit up DJ Team Broke or hit me up because I am his PR agent and you will have to pay that deposit. So, no, but at the end of the day, does anybody have anything else to add to the 50-50 topic?
I'm all in. I can say my piece.
All right. So we will be moving on to the next topic, and the next topic will be colorism. Now, I know this is a huge topic on the internet when it comes to colorism. So, being a dark-skinned female, I have experienced all sorts of colorism, but at the same time, I myself am guilty of my stereotypical colorism quotes. So, I'll let somebody else go first since I went first last time.
I'm gonna speak for myself as a, I don't know what y'all consider me to be.
Light skin.
Some people consider me be light skinned, some people consider me, be medium, but
You was in the house for sure. You know, outside.
You gotta let it in there.
and that's why I want to speak on it, because I know, I have a brown skinned little baby at the house, and she been going through some things, and I just don't understand it. It's been a thing since I was in school of, colorism. Like, oh, she's too dark skinned, or, I don't understand it, because it's cliche. It sounds cliche, but I feel like it's so beautiful to me, because I like the color of this.
That's fact.
I like the color of this nice.
That's fact.
Yeah, I like them that. So I don't understand it. I don't understand it, and we're all human, and we come in all colors. We come in all colors, and I don't understand it. And I think that we need to talk about more. We need to talk more about those subjects, because look at, I don't know what her name is, the nice young lady that's trail riding. She doing a little dance at the trail ride. She look good. But people get mad at me. You can get mad at me. You free. You cool. But y'all hype that girl up because she can pass for a white woman. You hyped her up for that.
I thought she was white.
And so, you hyped her up because of that. And she's not doing that dance different from nobody else. But hey, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean everybody else agree with me. It's okay. It's okay. But y'all did. Y'all hyped her up, and now she's like, 6K, 8K to come to your trail ride. Don't hump the air. Yeah. So, y'all did it. So, that's how you want to feel about it. But yeah, that's an example. That's an example. Because it's plenty of other girls out there. Y'all hype her up so much. Because she's like, oh, it's a white girl out here. Woo! The fuck? I'm sorry.
No, you're great.
But,
do you?
Yeah. Here you go.
Okay, I want to do the input on that. I feel like the girl that actually made the dance, she is darker skin, and she's not even trying to do that much.
Give her some credit.
Exactly, they haven't given her any
I don't even know who she is.
for making the dance. They haven't given her any credit. I can't even think her name at the moment. But
It's not Jasmine, is it? Jasmine Brown?
it might be. It's not famous
I
today.
don't know.
But we're gonna look it up and put it on in the bio or in the caption. But basically, I just feel like they not. She talking about she charged 6K or 8K, but they hired the other girl. I'm sure she didn't charge 6K. I don't know how much she charged, but I'm sure they didn't.
They were saying that actual artists don't even get that much money for showing up at a trail ride. It's a trail ride. We supposed to be outside getting dirty, kicking up dirt.
Putting your boots on the ground.
Like you up there, you paying somebody to come to the trail ride? Like, of course, if it was an artist or something, or if it's an influencer, that girl did a damn line dance.
You okay?
Come on.
Watch out.
Come on. I'm not hating because she's a beautiful girl. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not hating. But I'm just saying. Y'all do that. Y'all do that. Y'all don't want to admit it. But people do that.
That's for sure.
Like, oh, it's a pretty light girl. She was like, she almost like she white. She over there rolling. Why did you not expect her to have any rhythm? Like, she mixed. So, yeah, the shit just is trivial at this point. But anyway.
The colorism. what's some guys from Mississippi? From Tupelo, Ray Sherman. That's his name. Shout out Ray Sherman. I ain't got no type.
I love Ray Sherman.
I ain't got no type. You feel what I'm saying?
I love
Like
Ray Sherman.
my color is real. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, like I ain't really got no type. I ain't gonna sit there and say that, oh, she gotta be this, she gotta look like this or whatever. You feel what I'm saying?
I totally agree, man.
And then see, my type, she gotta be the criteria. You know what I'm saying? See, you gonna have to have car, income, and somewhere to stay. You feel what I'm saying? And then see, I don't care if you got a 1984 Chevette. You know what I'm saying? You be getting a crazy chick staying in the projects. You know what I'm saying? You my type. You know what I'm saying?
Please don't be homeless.
So right, don't be homeless. You know what I'm saying? Don't be homosexual. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you got to meet a certain criteria to talk to me. So as long as she pretty much meet that criteria, we gonna be straight. If she don't meet that criteria, then she can't talk to me. Is it what it is?
Rothschild? Yeah.
Well, personally, me, pretty much her personality and the way that she really carries herself and how she acts, it don't matter about the actual race to me. And basically, I have dated different races, actually, different races of women, so I'm cool with colors.
All right. So, oh yeah. So let me get my sister. Hi y'all. This is my baby sister. Just by the way, manager, best friend. Then we got best friend's cousin. My other family members are in the background. You know, y'all give a shout out to yourself. Give a shout out to yourself.
Shout out to everybody.
My camera woman.
Hey,
My
let me
camera
correct you,
woman.
Sash. We don't say cuz, we say relative. Blood relative.
My
Yeah, we
blood.
gonna straighten it.
My blood. My man. Check me. 1, 2. Go ahead, sis. Sit on that.
I just feel like on that subject she was saying, like it's not like colorism. Okay, the older I got, the more I got where I was like, oh, it ain't about how a person moves. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying, what they really drive.
Right.
If they just have ambition, they got something going on, they got something they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that person is gonna get up and do what they gotta do, like it's not about the circumstances. Because you can come up with a person. There's plenty of people online that was homeless with people and they came up on YouTube. What the girl name is? The singer,
What's the song?
Queen Naja.
Chris.
Chris.
Queen Chris.
Even though their relationship didn't work out, but you know what I'm saying? They came up together. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say.
Alright, so since I'm the last one to like basically speak on this topic, I will go ahead and put y'all in my business just a little bit.
Wow.
So I came up with somebody. Definitely slept on the floor. He was a light skinned dude. I'm dark skinned or whatever y'all consider brown skin, whatever. I'm brown skinned girl. But no, seriously, when it comes to colorism, I think all shades of black are beautiful. Hell, all colors are beautiful. But at the end of the day, it's something about a melanated woman. Melanated, just we soak in the sun, basically. So at the end of the day, when it comes to colorism, I just don't see why it exists. I don't see why it matters. And I just don't like to hear, when certain people, especially somebody that's not black, speak on dark skin, because they always associate darker skinned women with ghetto, ratchet. Oh, you're a baby mama, you're not a wifey type. I've heard that all my life, but I know that's not true from personal experience. So at the end of the day, I will tell you this: it does not matter what color a person is, and I don't think that you should be, teaching your kids stuff like that about colorism. And even though I know they're gonna see it, they're gonna see it on the internet, they're gonna hear it, but just reinforce that it's important to treat everybody the same, no matter the color of the skin.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Anybody got anything else to say in regards to colorism?
I don't.
So the last topic will be energy exchange. And this is specifically one of my favorite topics because if anybody knows me, they knows I love astrology, They know I love energy. I'm talking about all of that metaphysical. This may be calling me a witch.
I do.
But I will not own this statement. I believe in God, don't get me wrong. I believe there is a higher power for sure. You know, it's something, somebody that created us. You know, I'm not going to even go into all of that right now because I'll save those topics for another show. However, energy exchange. Anybody would like to go first?
I feel like that people do not take energy exchange serious enough. A lot of people out there, and you know, it's not to play shame or anything like that because we here, baby. We here, but some of us have not been taking it serious, and people really don't believe in it. And you're having, you know, sexual relations with someone, and you're not using protection or anything like that. Like, yeah, they were like, "Oh, I'm not exchanging that." Yeah, you are. You don't even know why you was mad the day after that. You don't know why you was mad. You don't know why you was sad. You don't know why you was crying or nothing like that. But you didn't think that you exchanged energies with that person. You don't know what that person's going through. It's the same thing with and even though I wear hair and wigs and all of this stuff, it's the same thing with it. You exchanging energies with that hair that came from off of that person's head, but that's another topic.
Or that horse's ass.
That man, you are exchanging energy when you shake someone's hand, when you hug somebody, when you are listening to somebody's conversation in public. You are exchanging energy with that person. Even if you look at something on the internet. It's not to say that every time you look at someone on the internet, you just exchanging, like, you have to be a strong-minded person, of course, but you have to think about kids. You have to think about people that are not, you know, they're not at a place where they even know anything about that. So you're watching stuff, you listening to stuff. Everything is an energy exchange. When you're listening to music, certain type of music, you listen to angry rap music early in the morning, you're setting yourself up for the day. If it's angry, now if it's go-getter rap music, please don't get it. Go-getter hip-hop, absolutely. In the morning, go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Hey,
Go get
I'm
it.
in the top of my
Period.
Know who they hate.
Hey.
Come with the face.
No. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're exchanging energy with that type of stuff. So, you know, in the morning when you go to work, listen to that type of music. Yeah. You exchange energy. So, but I ain't want to talk too long.
I feel like I'm going to the subject of dating people and just exchanging energy. You know, just like you can date somebody and you can be, you know, happy, go lucky person. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit always happy, you good, and then you can go from that to like always angry, always like what? It's something with you. Like I wasn't like this until I started dating you. You know what I'm saying? This would be like stuff like that. I feel like that it's like energy be exchanged, and like you can be you'll be happy all your life, and then a person will come in and they'll bring your spirit down. But I feel like just remaining positive gets you through it. Like if anything, so if you is going through a bad time, this is what I want to hit on because I've been through it. So if you is going through a bad time, just remain positive in the situation instead of, oh, this negative thing happened. Now I'm going to be negative all day. Negative. No. Change your mindset. Think positive. And positive things will happen.
Talk your shit, sis. Okay, so I will hit on energy exchange. I will say this. From personal experience in dealing with certain individuals, just kind of piggybacking off baby sis here. So, I was lively, full of life, straight out of college, right? Look, y'all know my business a little bit. Lively, straight out of college, right? Just full of life. Dated somebody who was mean as hell, miserable, want to fight, said nasty things to me, and I took that over into my next relationship. And then when I realized, by the time I realized that I was bringing it into my next relationship, it had already gone bad. So I had to leave that relationship. Now I'm healing. Now I'm in that energy of healing. And I'm running into people who need healing. So at the end of the day, I think the best thing to do when it comes to energy exchange to make sure that you are not rubbing off on the next person is to always get right with yourself in the morning. I don't care if you gotta wake up at 5, 6, whatever time you wake up, get up an hour or two early before you go to work, get in that mirror, brush your teeth, and tell yourself whatever the fuck you want to tell yourself, like, oh, I'm the baddest, I'm the most handsome, my goatee looking good, locks long, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do every morning. Ass ain't fat worth a damn, but I tell myself it is every day. You feel me? So
ass so fat like the sun.
Yeah, I wanna run. But no, seriously though, the more you love yourself, the more love is gonna come to you. So when it comes to energy exchange, I'm so big on it now. I don't like people. If I don't know you, don't hug me, don't touch me. If I feel compelled to hug you, like say for instance, the other week, I was at work. This lady came through and I knew she looked sad in the eyes because I'm a big energy person. I looked at her in her eyes and I was like, oh, where's your baby? Where's your baby? Baby passed away. And I felt a heavy energy over her. And I don't even hug people. I don't like touching people unless I know you. And I went and hugged that lady and it just like, she just breathed. Like she let go. She exhaled. So all her pain, it just felt like it transferred over to me. But at the end of the day, I was so compelled to hug her. I didn't care about taking it because I know I can come home and pray. I can come home and meditate. I can come home and write, journal, whatever you need to do to get it out, get it out. Because energy exchange is a real thing.
Well, it's your boy, DJ Team Broke in the building. And they talking about energy exchange. So it's crazy that they got a name for it or whatever, but I didn't know that they called it energy exchange. You know what I'm saying? So this is like new, but I used to call it I love you so much I hate myself. You know what I'm saying? See, you know what I'm saying? No, honey, listen. Let me tell you ain't never loved somebody so much the way you hate yourself. You talk about mental health. You talk about all that. You know this person ain't no good for you, but you say, well, if I do this, maybe they'll get right. If I do this, well, maybe if I fix my hair like this here, maybe if I just cut all my hair off, you know what I'm saying, and just whatever I got to do, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if I buy a new ring or a new chain, or maybe if I buy her a foreign whip or something, you know what I'm saying? And no matter what you do to him or her, it's not going to be enough. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you throwing your feelings into nothing, and then a lot of people, they got mental health issues, you know what I'm saying? They got them for different reasons. But how many people were triggered by a relationship that was draining them out, that made them go do this here, that made him go do whatever it was he did to crash out, or whatever she did to crash out, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all call it energy exchange. I call it loving you so much I hate myself. You know, so I done been through it, you know what I'm saying, a couple times. So, but, you know, I ain't going no more at that point. And then they wonder why.
I like that. I want to piggyback off of that because those feelings you feeling, they're not yours. They don't belong to you. They're not yours to take on. We take on so many people's problems, so many people's demons. We take on so much of their own shit. It's not even ours to take ownership of. And we take ownership of because we like love that person so much, and I don't know why I'm feeling like this, but I love you so much. And it don't be that. It don't be that. Those feelings that you're feeling, they're not yours. Don't take ownership of it. It's not yours. It's not mine. Don't take it. Period. That's it.
Mr. Rothschild.
Well, me personally, I think that this particular subject is a lot deeper than what you think psychologically and spiritually, because I'm a Capricorn. And women that are Cancer, they automatically bow to me and I can do what I want to. But see, you have to learn these type of, this type of zodiac, and you learn about it, how this works. And I said, well, this is water signs love earth signs. But this particular water sign, Cancer, love Capricorn. And knowing that type of knowledge, you have to be more responsible man, because you know this woman automatically submits to you easily. If you a guy go to the club, or what's your sign? He want to know, kids, are you going to submit tonight to do what he wants to do? Because he know what's really going on with this type of sign. He know he can get you tonight all the way if you that particular sign. That's why he asked you that. If you ain't that sign, he go, okay, bye. You know what I mean? That's how they do. But that's made some men understand that those type of dynamics of the spiritual, in the deep zodiac and astrological, pretty much you actually learn these type of things, and when you figure out how that really works, you have a little fun, but you have to be responsible, because you do have a thing called karma, that things that come back, you know what I mean? So don't just, if you learn type of knowledge, don't use it for evil, as I say, when you learn these type of things. That's pretty much, that's just a real slight part of energy exchange. Because like when an entertainer makes a song and the whole world changes, that's an energy exchange. If it's a love song, everybody want to knock boots now because he just dropped this, now everybody ready to go to the hotel, you know what I mean? That's energy exchange on a grand scale. That's why they basically choose certain stars to control certain people, you know what I mean? They're going to, control white, control black, control, with different songs, And that's, it goes a lot deeper, a lot more to that subject, but, we don't have that much time, so let you guys go.
I just wanted to say, I'm trying to figure out what you said when you was talking about the energy exchange. I just feel like this. Okay, you was talking about how you give yourself to somebody, and basically keep giving and giving. Basically, I just want to be like this. If you stop trying to give to something that's not trying to give to you, that could be the problem too. That is what I want to pick up. Give to somebody that want to give to you. They want to give you that much back. Like, give you that love, give you that care. Reciprocate.
There you go.
That's what I was trying to say, y'all. But basically, just reciprocate your love, reciprocate your care, reciprocate anything. And get with somebody, marry somebody that if you sick and dead or you sick and hurt, they're going to wipe your booty. That's what I feel like. Marry you somebody that's going to take care of you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So the last thing I want to touch on is, like, when it comes to energy exchanges, energy vampires. Like they mentioned, draining of the energy, whether it's romantic, whether it's platonic. Like if you have somebody that's just draining, like I always say, I have this saying in the back of my mind that forgiveness does not require reconnection. So at the end of the day, you can forgive the shit out of somebody. You can love them, you can care for them, but it does not mean that you have to deal with their crap. It does not mean that you have to take on their energy or let them drain you. So at the end of the day, just watch out for energy vampires. Pay attention to when you get tired around somebody. You just be around them, you go home, you go to sleep. Or you just feel bad, you feel angry all of a sudden. Like, definitely pay attention to things like that. Because when I tell you, hold on, wait a second. Oh, she feels compelled.
You okay? I gotta go ahead, baby.
God, I thought she was ready. So,
I'm sorry, friend.
no, you good. I clocked it. So at the end of the day, definitely.
Lock the doors. Us lock the doors. Lock the doors. Us lock the doors.
I said lock
the doors.
Okay.
We need 47K right now. Very specific number. We need 47K right now. And she preaching up here. Okay.
So that's pretty much it for the Honey Listen show for tonight. However, we want to do a little game segment if you all are interested. So this is going to be Never Have I Ever. Oh, yeah, down? You down?
I don't know about this.
You down?
I don't know about this here.
Oh my God. The hello sign said bye bye. Oh,
That's the beauty of a live, but you know something? It is what it is. Because we coming to you raw, we coming to you live. At the end of the day, definitely, let's get into this game real quick. So, never have I ever cheated on somebody. Y'all raise your hand. We doing it now. We doing it now. We doing it now. Okay, now.
Now, wait
Wait a minute, we got
we gotta hold our hands.
Yes, if you have cheated on somebody, you have to hold your hand up.
Okay.
Hold on. I got
I got hold my hand up.
No, you gotta
If
go
you
on
have cheated on my boy,
You say if you haven't cheated?
Listen.
If you have or you haven't.
never have I ever cheated on someone.
Oh, black men don't cheat.
Wait a minute.
Black women don't cheat either.
Black men don't
y'all.
Put a finger in there.
Put a finger down.
Oh.
If you have ever cheated. That's
So let's hold up 5
Well,
fingers.
let's see.
I got
Y'all, hold on.
Let's hold up 5 fingers.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they cheat on you first.
If you cheated, you just cheated.
So we're going with the first one.
So if you cheated, put your finger down. Never have I ever cheated on someone.
No.
I got amnesia, I can't remember.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on.
No.
I'm confused. So you gotta put a finger down if you did do it or if you didn't do
If you
it.
did.
If I
Cheat
did.
first.
Never have I ever cheated on somebody. If I did. If I cheated on somebody, I put a finger down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you put 2 fingers down?
Oh my God. Okay. Never have I ever done something illegal.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Y'all got me on that.
Okay, somebody else go. Somebody else go. Somebody else go. Never have I ever. Give me a never have I ever.
Never have I ever snuck out the house when I was a teenager.
Hope my grandmama damn ain't watching from the other side.
Yeah, I already know.
Never have I ever got a DUI.
Oh, I ain't never done
I ain't got nothing.
So you know what?
Never been caught, period. Hold up. You go.
Never have I ever been to jail.
Oh shit, I had to. Watch out.
He got a fish.
Answer my question right here. That's pretty much it.
Hey, let me put the microphone. Say, listen here, on the behalf of the Honey Listen podcast, we do not indulge in any racism. I see the brother over there throwing up the Black Power side, but he ain't had no little fight with them, you know what I'm saying? What
That's how the game is. The game is
with
Black
Black
Power.
Power. You know what I'm saying? What's
That's where
going
the game
on
is.
again? What's going on, man? Why you got a fist
All
ball?
the fingers
Is
down.
that violence?
Nah, everything I basically did. So it just.
You did all that?
Yeah.
You did?
Basically.
And you admitted to it?
No, not on camera.
You
Not lying. I still got to ride around. Not lying.
That man been throwing up Black Power the whole time. That's Black Power, it's nothing else.
Oh my
You got
God.
never have I ever for us from child that's it.
No, I don't have one right now.
Alright, it's okay, you got never for have I ever for you?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, so the last one. You wanna do it? Okay. I'm just making sure, you know, I'm generous tonight, so. Never have I ever been told I have bad sex. If you have been told, put that finger down.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I didn't put y'all hands up there, but okay. Well, I guess we all A1 over here. So, I really want to thank you all for tuning in to Honey Listen. Sorry for the delay. The technical difficulties were difficult. So, at the end of the day, I appreciate you all for tuning in. For the ones that haven't, please share this live. Please follow us on all social media sites. I'm on everything but TikTok. And if you need a DJ, hit up DJ Team Woke. If you need a decorative person, a decorator, all of this, might I mention, and she do nails, and she do hair, and she do wigs, and she do a whole lot of stuff that she creative as hell. If you need a DIY, do-it-yourself person, somebody who's willing to try, even join your poetry slams. Also to
she
draw.
gonna slam you when they poetry.
She also designs clothing, so definitely hit her up for that. If you need a DJ, Rothschild?
DJ Rothschild.
Give me a number, man.
662-344-2031.
Period.
So at the end of the day, thank you so much for tuning in to Honey Listen. Today we talked about 50-50 relationships. We talked about colorism. We talked about energy exchange. If you do have a topic that you want to see us or hear us discuss, you want to chime in on that topic, feel free to DM me, inbox me on any social media site that I'm present on. And Honey Listen.